Uh, Great. Let's analyze Quran 42 verse 52 using the Quran as its own dictionary. Quran 42:50 traditional translation, and thus we have inspired to you a spirit from our command. You did not know what the book was, nor faith, but we made it a light by which we guide whom we will of our servants. And indeed, you guide to a straight path. Step 1, keywords to analyze. 1, ruh, spirit. 2, amrina, our command. 3, kitab, book. Faman, iman, faith. 5, nur, light. Step 2, what does ruh mean? Sectarians assume ruh is a literal spirit, soul, angel, or divine essence. But is this true? Quran 16 verse 2. He sends the spirit by his command to whomever he wills of his servants. Quran 7-85. And they ask you about the spirit. Say, the spirit is from the command of my Lord, and you have been given little knowledge about it. Quran 58:22, he has written faith, iman, in their hearts and supported them with a spirit from him. Conclusion. Ruh refers to divine guidance, wisdom, or revelation that gives life to the mind and heart. It is not a supernatural entity, but a source of intellectual and moral enlightenment. Sectarians translate Amr as a command order, but is this accurate? Quran 30, and from his command 95. From his command Amr is that the sky and the earth stand firm. His command Amr is that when he wills something, he says to it be, and it is. Quran 65:12, that you may know that Allah has power over all things, and that Allah has encompassed all things in his command. Conclusion. Amr refers to Allah's natural laws, decree, or universal system. It is not just a verbal order, but the unfolding of divine governance in creation. Step 4. What is kitab? Sectarians assume kitab means a physical book. But is this the Quranic meaning? Quran 6:5, him are the keys of the unseen. No one knows them but him, and there is not a leaf that falls except it is in a kitab, record. Nor do you do any deed except that we are witnesses over you when you are involved in it. And not even an atom's weight escapes your Lord in the earth or in the heaven, nor anything smaller or greater, except that it is in a kitab. Conclusion. Kitab is not a physical scripture, but a record of knowledge, truth, and universal laws. Step 5. What is iman? Sectarians assume iman is blind faith or belief. But is this correct? Who have iman in the unseen, establish salah, and spend from what we provided them. Quran 10:99. Had your Lord willed, everyone on earth would have had iman. Would you then compel people until they become believers? Iman means certainty, conviction, and trust in truth based on knowledge, not blind faith. Step 6. What is nur? Sectarians assume nur is a mystical divine light. But is this true? Quran 5:15-16. There has come to you from Allah a light, nur, and a clear book by which Allah guides those who follow his pleasure to paths of peace. So is one whose chest Allah has expanded to submission, so he is upon a light from his Lord. Conclusion. Nur represents clarity, guidance, and enlightenment, not a physical light. Step 7. New meaning of Quran 42:52. Using the Quran's own definitions, we can now translate it as, and thus we have inspired in you a guiding wisdom from our decree. You did not know what the recorded knowledge was, nor what conviction iman was, but we made it a source of clarity, nur, by which we guide whom we will among our servants. And indeed, you guide to a straight path. This verse does not say Muhammad received a spirit, as in a supernatural entity. It says he received wisdom through Allah's decree, bringing clarity to those seeking the straight path. Final conclusion. Root means divine wisdom, guidance, and understanding, not a mystical spirit. Refers to Allah's universal decree and laws, not just a verbal command. Kitab is a record of knowledge and truth, not just a physical book. Iman means conviction based on knowledge, not blind faith. Nur is clarity and enlightenment, not a supernatural light. Sectarian translations distort this verse to reinforce their belief in a mystical, unquestionable spirit given exclusively to Muhammad. The Quran shows that this Ruh is wisdom granted through Allah's natural laws, Amr, which clarifies Nur knowledge for those who seek truth. Would you like to? Would you like to, one, continue with Quran 42:53-3 to see how it connects to the straight path? Two, analyze Shirat and Mustaqim straight to refine our understanding of guidance? Three, compare Ruh with other Quranic verses where divine guidance is mentioned? Let me know how you'd like to proceed.